Okay, guys, this video is going to be the first of well, this is going to be the first step in what you do when you take over. So now the baton has been passed to you. The recruiter has marked the candidate verbally accepted, and they're on the phone trying to recruit the next candidate. And now the baton has been passed to the coordinator. And so what happens? Well, the first thing is that when someone is marked as verbally accepted, the recruiter and the coordinator, you, get an email notifying you that that's the case. So let's take a look at what that email looks like. Okay, I'm already sharing. So the email will say verbal acceptance alert, congratulations. It'll have the person's name right here. It'll have some instructions, and then it will have the a profile right here that gives you the name, district, phone number, and email. And below we'll have a link to click in. Okay, so you can just click on this link and um, you just go forward. So I'm going to click on the link now, and that will take you into the screen. Now, if you weren't logged into Salesforce at the time, what will happen is you just, if you're not logged into Salesforce at the time, then you'll have to just log in, and once you log in, it'll take you right to the screen, okay? So that's the first way that we are going to get to the opportunities that you need to work. The second thing I'd like to show you is the queue that we've created for you, and I'll bring this up in another video as well, but the queue is here under the opportunity. So if I'm on my home page and I just click on opportunities, what I'll do is just go directly down from that about 2 inches, select the view, and then I've got some views here that I can select from. I'm just going to select the one that says DC opportunities in progress. DC opportunities in progress. Once I select that one, I'm going to click on the word go. What this will do is just take you, the coordinator, to any verbally accepted or anything in process or anything really that's in your field of reference, anything that you should be working on. If you send out paperwork and then somebody declines us, you need to tell the recruiter will mark offer decline and take them, and that will take it out of your queue. Also, once you hire somebody and mark them as hired, that also takes it out of your queue. Okay, so you just see in this view right here what you are working on. So anyway, you can click on the link in the email, or you can just come here and go into your queue and then just click on the opportunity name. Once you do that, this will be the view that you have. So the first thing is, okay, this is a older opportunity here. So the first thing that you do is you transfer license, okay? So you want to transfer the license here now rather than the wiki. So what we'll do here is I've got a couple of these things. I was going to go ahead and uncheck this stuff and delete it so you guys can get the full perspective here. Okay. So as though I'm looking at an older thing here that I filled out earlier. So let's just get this out so you can see what it looks like with nothing in there. All right. Try it one more time. All right. That finally worked. Okay. So when you go in and you look at the verbally accepted, this is what you see when you first log in. You're just going to scroll down to the onboarding coordinator use only field or section here. And there are fields here. This is where you used to do it in the wiki. This is where you're going to do it now. Put their information in. So let's just say this agent is already licensed. You'll put their license number here. You'll put their license state, license type, and expiration date. Let's just put it from a year from today. So you'll also, if you live in one of those states where it takes a while, like you can't do this on the spot in your office, which is a lot of the states, right? You also want to go in and put license transfer. So just double click any field that you want to edit, by the way, you just double click it and it will edit it. and maybe you want to put this too. Okay. Last thing you want to do is select a manager. You've got to select a manager in order to stay. So we'll select John's name here in Denver and hit save. Now that information is in there. Now, once you get confirmation that license has been transferred, whether you do it at your desk instantly or whether they've got to like bring it back to you, whatever it is, once you know that the license has been transferred, then you can launch paperwork. You should not do so beforehand. So what you'll do is go up to the stage. Let's say it's tomorrow and you get acceptance. Whenever it is, if it's instant, that very second, or if it's 2 days from now, whenever it happens, you've got to mark the system license transfer complete. You won't be able to go forward until you do that. So what you'll do is just go up to the stage where you see the pencil. I can double click and then select from the drop-down box, license transfer complete. Once I do that, it will remove any check marks. Now, that's the only thing that's required at corporate. But you know, if they can't join the MLS, they can't be an agent at Zip Realty. So that's why we put that in here too, so you can track it for yourself. So now you can go in and put MLS transfer complete. And then again, that would take care of that check mark. Now, you don't ever have to put that in the system if you don't want to. You don't have to check the MLS. You don't have to go up here and put that stage in there if you don't want to. This is just for your benefit. Just make sure the last thing that you do is hired. So don't put hired in there and then go back in there and put the MLS transfer complete. That's not going to work. You should have all that done before they're hired, right? So anyway, all right. So that is done now, and we have dates. So now that we've done that, now that we transferred the license and we've got that set up in the system, and we've got license transfer complete in there, there's also a date here, date range. So I can change these date ranges. It automatically updates it with today's date. But just in case it's not today's date, let's say you forgot to do it yesterday and you're going back in the system now, you can just, again, anywhere you see the pencil, you can double click, and then you select whatever date you want to select here. And then you can just hit save and save it. Now, one last thing, this close date is for recruiters, not for you. Do not worry about the close date. That does not pertain to you. It's a required field and an opportunity with Salesforce. I don't know why that is. It just is. So it's going to be there, but it does not pertain to you. Only life cycle dates pertain to you, okay? So once you do that, once you've got license transfer complete, all you have to do is hit send onboarding docs. Never hit send with DocuSign. I'll say that again. Never hit send with DocuSign. Always hit send onboarding docs. So I will click that now. It will take you to this next page. And this launches paperwork. No more red carpet. That's all you got to do. Now, all you really have to do right here is hit send now. That's it. You can add something in here maybe if you want to. This is the email the candidate hits. You can add a recipient here. Like, for instance, you can copy your recruiter or something, but you don't have to. All you have to do is hit send now, and that will send paperwork, okay? And then you're all good to go. So you click send now, and that does it for you. Now, in the next video, we will show you what the candidate sees. So we will log into we'll look at the email that the candidate receives, and we'll go through paperwork just like the candidate receives it, and you'll get to go through that process. But before you do that, I would also highly suggest that you get your recruiter to create an account for you that has the word test somewhere in it, and then create an opportunity for you that says, again, the same as the name, and then marks it verbally accepted, so then you can take it over and start practicing on this over and over again before the candidate actually needs you to do this. This way you're not, this way you know how to do it before the candidate. All right, guys, thanks so much, and enjoy the next video.